The view from the observation deck of the Eiffel Tower, which is the first and second levels, and overlooking Paris, the capital city of France, or otherwise known as the City of Love. The Eiffel Tower is a wrought-iron lattice tower on the Champ de Mars, which is named after the engineer Gustave Eiffel, whose company designed and built the tower. Constructed from 1887 to 1889 as the entrance to the 1889 World's Fair, it was initially criticized by some of France's leading artists and intellectuals for its design, but it has become a global cultural icon of France and one of the most recognizable structures in the world. The Eiffel Tower is the most visited paid monument in the world, wherein 6.91 million people ascended it in 2015. Eiffel Tower, or French Tour Eiffel, a Parisian landmark that is also a technological masterpiece in building construction history. When the French government was organizing the International Exposition of 1889 to celebrate the centenary of the French Revolution, a competition was held for designs for a suitable monument. More than 100 plans were submitted, and the Centennial Committee accepted that of the noted bridge engineer Gustave Eiffel. The tower is 324 meters or 1,063 feet tall, about the same height as an 81-story building and the tallest structure in Paris. Its base is square, measuring 125 meters or 410 feet on each side. During its construction, the Eiffel Tower surpassed the Washington Monument to become the tallest man-made structure in the world, a title it held for 41 years until the Chrysler Building in New York City was finished in 1930. It was the first structure to reach a height of 300 meters. Due to the addition of a broadcasting aerial at the top of the tower in 1957, it is now taller than the Chrysler Building by 5.2 meters or 17 feet. Excluding transmitters, the Eiffel Tower is the second tallest freestanding structure in France after the Millau Viaduct. The tower has 3 levels for visitors, with restaurants on the first and second levels. The top level's upper platform is 276 meters or 906 feet above the ground, the highest observation deck accessible to the public in the European Union. Tickets can be purchased to ascend by stairs or lift to the first and second levels. The climb from ground level to the first level is over 300 steps, as is the climb from the first level to the second. Although there is a staircase to the top level, it is usually accessible only by lift. Nothing remotely like the Eiffel Tower had ever been built. It was twice as high as the Dome of St. Peter's in Rome or the Great Pyramid of Giza. In contrast to such altar monuments, the tower was erected in only about 2 years with a small labor force at slight cost. Making use of his advanced knowledge of the behavior of metal arch and metal truss forms under loading, Eiffel designed a light, airy, but strong structure that presaged a revolution in civil engineering and architectural design. And after it opened to the public on May 15, 1889, it ultimately vindicated itself aesthetically. Because of their unique shape, which was dictated partly by engineering considerations, but also partly by Eiffel's artistic sense, the piers required elevators to ascend on a curve. The glass cage machines designed by the Otis Elevator Company of the United States became one of the principal features of the building, helping establish it as one of the world's premier tourist attractions. Constructed using paddle iron, the tower is protected from oxidation by several coats of paint to ensure that it lives forever. The tower has been repainted 18 times since its initial construction, an average of once every 7 years. It has changed color several times, passing from red-brown to yellow ochre, then to chestnut brown, and finally to the bronze of today, slightly shaded off towards the top to ensure that the color is perceived to be the same all the way up as it stands against the Paris sky. During cold weather, the tower shrinks by about 6 inches. During the German occupation, the tower's lift cables were cut and the tower closed to the public. Nazi soldiers then attempted to attach a swastika to the top, but it was so large it blew away and had to be replaced with a smaller one. The Eiffel Tower and Margaret Thatcher share the same nickname, La Dame de Fer, or the Iron Lady. The names of 72 engineers, scientists, and mathematicians are engraved on the side of the tower, each of whom contributed to its construction. In the computer game Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3, the tower is toppled by an airstrike. There are 20,000 light bulbs used on the Eiffel Tower to make it sparkle every night. A visit to Paris will not be complete without visiting the Eiffel Tower.